Welcome to lecture number 24, and this is our last lecture of content writing course. In this lecture we shall discuss, it's a general lecture, so let's start it. In this lecture we shall discuss how to write quality content, how to write effective content, proofreading techniques and software, useful tips, document formatting, etc. How to write quality content. It is the basic rule to write for readers, not for search engines. It is very important to know what your readers want to read. This can be determined by knowing your readers and their trends. The content should be engaging and readable. The information and paragraphs should be formatted properly. You should try to understand goals matching the search intents of the people. When people visit your web page, then it's the kind of trust they show. You have to be trustworthy to develop a good relation with them. The content of your web page should be up to date and relevant. The people should be able to find reliable and quality content. Your website structure should be well defined because it will make your website SEO friendly. It becomes easy for search engines to index your web page if your website structure is good. How to write effective content. Write attractive headlines for your content. This is your headline that convinces your reader to read the whole content. After headline, you have very short time to hook the attention of the reader. The first sentence of the content should be touchy to attract the reader to go on reading. It is very important to have extensive knowledge of the topic you are writing on. Include statistics and data to enhance the credibility of your content. You should focus on single purpose instead of moving around different purposes. Keep it in mind while writing the document. The content you have written is the voice of your company. The tone should be according to the goal, business and audience. The content should be digitally optimized for search engines. It should have short paragraphs, short sentences and bulleted lists. Once you have written the draft, then you should go back and read it thoroughly to find spelling and grammar mistakes. You should also polish the content to improve it. Proofreading techniques and software. Editing techniques, proofreading techniques. Editing techniques. Content should support the idea or the topic you are writing on. The structure of the document should be logical. There should be clear introduction, body and conclusion. The order of paragraph should be logical. The paragraphs of the document should follow the thesis and provide information in logical order. There should be clarity in your sentences and the selection of the vocabulary and phrases should be suitable. The tone of the document should be appropriate for your audience. There must not be unnecessary words or phrases. The citations should be in correct format. Proofreading techniques. You should read aloud because sometimes the written word is different than the word in your mind. During proofreading, keep an eye on your common errors. Proofread and fix one type of error at a time. You should double check proper names, punctuation, citations, headers, footers, page numbers and fonts. It is effective to read slowly but carefully. Useful tips. Concentrate and focus on your material and avoid any distraction. Don't edit at the same time you wrote a document. Leave your document for some hours or for a few days and then come back to it for editing. It is better to ask someone else to proofread the document. Don't focus on spelling and grammar errors because sometimes the sentence provides wrong meanings or sense. You should know whether it is good to edit on computer or on printed page. Keep all the resources from where you have got information close to you. Document formatting. Whatever you write, the formatting of the document is very important. It is an easy way to format your document if you are using Microsoft Word. Document formatting means how your document is laid on the page or how it looks. You have to select proper font, size, margins, spacing, columns, alignment and lists, etc. A well-formatted document can be read easily. A well-formatted document can appeal a reader visually. There are many ways to format a document because each type of document structure and its requirements may vary. You can format a document to make it clear and consistent. Formatting standards. The font size in the document is normally 11 to 12 point consistently throughout the document. The same font size is applied to the headers, footers, and visual labels. The standard font size of section headings is 14 point. The standard font of the document is Calibri, Times New Roman or Cambria. There is no indentation of the first line. The line spacing is single or 0.15 point. There is an additional line break between the paragraphs. The body text is left aligned. The page numbers are put at bottom in the right corner. The standard page margin is 1 inch. Using templates. There are certain templates that can help to put your information. The styles and formats are preset, due to which a writer does not need to bother. You can use a style if don't want to use a template. Thank you. This was the last lecture and now our course is completed. It doesn't mean that you have to choose all the writing fields. You can select any one or two of them and work on them, practice and try to get work from freelance market. Thank you. Hope for the best.